Today is Halloween!
Sortranian40 reads your comments.
As you can see here, I'm dressed in my Halloween costume as Mau from Mau Heroes of Pure Heart. It's my first attempt, but it's all I've got. Actually, I thought it was going to be a complete fail, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. It's actually pretty good. Problem is I can barely move in it. You know, I haven't really got far in the show Mau Heroes of Pure Heart, but I'm really into that show after 13 episodes. Yeah, I've only watched 13 episodes and I actually thought it was pretty awesome. I don't know why. That person. Okay, without further ado, let's start reading some comments. As you can see, the only thing I'm missing are the whiskers. Oh, and my gloves in this pig. Crap. Alright. Mystery Doujin. I don't remember where the comment came from, but, oh wait, it was pretty much in any Pokemon Talk video possible. It could say Mystery Dungeon, because people have compared my Pokemon Talk videos to the Mystery Dungeon specials. Yeah, I can't move the mouse pad with these gloves. The different voices are distinct enough, sure, but could use more emotion. This is referring to the Pokemon Talk video with Lycanroc's Rage. I'm pretty sure I gave it my all, but I think I could have had a better mic at that time. Why is this in my recommended? I'm sorry, that's how you spelled it. I guess if Pokemon Talk's becoming so popular, it could appear in people's recommendeds. Where is the sound? Apparently this person thought, the clip I used from the Pokemon anime for Pokemon Talk was the actual clip from the anime, and that person expected there to be the actual sound for the anime. Stupid. No, you. You should replace Ryan Reynolds' voice with your Pikachu voice. It's been done on my second channel. Go see it for yourself. At the end of these videos, I always hear Horseradish Emporium.
Sortranian40.
Horseradish Emporium is pretty much what you hear when you watch one of my videos with your eyes closed. So maybe you might have had your eyes closed while you were watching my video. When it got to the end logo. OMG, Tapu Lele is Lily Pons. And Tapu Koko is Coco from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, and Tapu Bulu is... I got nothing. I also got nothing for Tapu Fini either. Pikachu already had the ability to talk. If you watch Pokemon I Chose You movie, you would know. Yes, I do know, and I've seen Pokemon I Choose You before all these comments relating to that came in. I've even seen it before this happened, that made it to the internet. I'm not going to show the actual footage, but I'm just going to play the audio and the actual part of the movie.
It's because I always want to be with you.
Pikachu sounds like SpongeBob. Does he? I don't think he does, because my Pikachu voice is much more higher than SpongeBob, and I was not going for a SpongeBob approach. Well, actually, starting Generation 6, I actually, based Pikachu's voice off of, it was actually a failed attempt of Catbug from Bravest Warriors. I thought to myself, how am I able to do this voice if I wanted to sound like this? I just, I failed at it, and, eventually came the Pikachu voice that, a lot of people know for Pokemon Talked. I'm mentally puking and laughing at the same time. Oh... I think it's best to not watch the Pokemon Talk videos if you're that sick. Either that or you probably choked on your food. Let's also hear it for our other new member, Bowser! This came from the video Meet Our New Member when Red joined Sortranian40. And having Bowser as a character for Sortranian40 the series would have been weird. But Bowser was mentioned in the second video I did, The Haunted House of Video Games. If you remember that video. I did that video actually 5 years ago, surprisingly. Try to make a video not less than 1 minute. The disappointing thing is I can't make a Pokemon Talk video more than 1 minute if it involves the anime because it will get blocked. And constantly unblocking stuff will lead to penalties, and I don't want my second channel taken off by YouTube for that matter. Why didn't you get your voice actors / voice actresses? It's just one guy doing the voices. But eventually, I was thinking of casting people for Pokemon Talked. I've mentioned several times that I was going to do it, but it has not been done yet, which is weird. It's all because I'm trying to get used to this voice casting website, and it's going to take, I don't know how long, but it's going to take a while for me to get used to it. Then I'll eventually start casting people. I think one other sign that I might start casting people if I do another game edition of Pokemon Talked. Then that might be another sign to show that I might cast people for Pokemon Talked. The thing is, it's only the Pokemon that I'm gonna have a hard time voicing, or some of them that aren't distinct enough, or some of them I just feel like passing the voice on to. I'm not mentioning which Pokemon at the moment, just I'm just giving a little bit of information, not too much. Next. I'm so glad that there's one person that isn't a cringy kid speaking over the Pokemon. That cringy kid is me, and I've done the non-cringy parts as well. Okay, skip that comment. I don't know why I'm reading comments that say cringe here, but what's the point? They sound like little girls. Bad acting. I don't remember which Pokemon Talk video that came from, but I kind of get the same comments around like Sarina sound like a dude or Persian should be female. Stuff like that. But also, I think those Pokemon that you're referring to is probably Pikachu and Piplup or something like that. Because I gathered these comments like months ago, and I can't remember which video specifically they came from. Hey Sorty, if the entirety of Canada was a Pokemon region, what do you think the starters would be based on? Like animals, culture, cryptids, or what? The reason why is because I think the grass-type starter would be a stump Pokemon that would evolve into a totem pole, grass/rock, a feminine will-o'-the-wisp Pokemon, fire/fairy, and a Newfoundland species of dog that would wear a yellow raincoat that evolves into a sailor, water fighting. I think the starters, that's tough. I think, I'm trying to think of every Pokemon that's probably Canadian based on, because if they were like a Canada Goose, it would just be a normal flying type, and if they were a moose, it'd be a normal type, or a ground type, or something, or a grass type, or something. But if there were a starter, I think there'd be some sort of bird, or I'm pretty sure there would be a Pokemon that would be totem pole based. But I think something totem pole based would probably be like the legendary trio or the Island Gardens, kind of like that. But I think the water type would probably be well, I know that one of them would probably be some sort of dog or wolf based or something. I think the water type would be some sort of fish, or there's not really much Canada based animals that are coming to mind right now, but it's kind of tough for the starters, I mean. But what you said in this comment were pretty cool choices, especially the fire and water type. Okay, you do realize that Ash's Charmander gender is unknown, right? It's preferred male in the anime, and it has a very masculine sounding voice, which is why I gave him a male voice. Gumshoes should have sounded like Trump. Well, the thing is, I didn't want him to sound like Trump, because apparently he wasn't based off Trump in the first place. I actually picked up his voice from an iconic detective series called Columbo. Okay, why am I bringing it up like this? The thing is, older viewers would know what Columbo is, but I just heard of Columbo because I do a lot of research. And some cartoons I've seen have done impressions and references to that. You should use a real voice! I think my real voice sounds weird. That's why I only use my real voice on Sorty. Even people in the comments said my real voice sounds weird. The reason why I do this thing called Pokemon Talk to make a bunch of different voices that are not my voice. What the hell is the matter with your voice? Oh yeah, you one of those kind of people? Yep, that's one of the reasons why I do voice acting. Also, thank God that comment doesn't exist anymore, because that is homophobic as Hey, Sorty! Have you ever watched Negima or K-On! Or any other anime? I'm sorry, I'm actually very limited on anime. I pretty much only actually watched anime such as Pokemon, the entire Dragon Ball. I haven't seen Dragon Ball Super yet, but I want to see Dragon Ball Super so badly. I've seen Agretzko, I've seen... Does Mao? No, Mao's not anime, but it's anime inspired. I've seen the entire first season of One Punch Man. There's another. I'm not sure if I would watch that anime though. I'm just kind of limited on anime. Yeah, I'm sort of a pick and choose on anime. What the hell did you eat before watching an old Pokemon Talk video? Somebody disliked this video! Meaning somebody literally hate this video. Yeah, well, haters gonna hate. There's some people just want to dislike a video with no purpose. No matter what, if you search like a video for like Celine Dion, it's gonna be a dislike in the like and dislike ratio. Like that's just from a person who just dislikes for no reason. Or just people who just can't stand Celine Dion or something. I don't know. Pikachu's voice is just too high-pitched for my preference. Great video, though. Well, Pikachu does have a pretty high voice in general. I gave Pikachu a high-pitched voice just because I want him to sound... I gave him a 6 to 8-year-old type of voice for Generation 6 and 7, although he's gonna get older, starting Sword and Shield. So, Sword and Shield, I try to keep it as the same voice, but I try to make it sound older. But this is the point where I make Pikachu sound slightly older again. Well, the most childish-sounding part is like X and Y.
So this time he sounded at the start of X and Y, and then suddenly he got older and sounded like this instead. Then I guess this is what he would sound like for Sword and Shield.
I'm sorry, I'm actually still trying to get used to doing voices on camera. I apologize if this didn't sound anything like it did in the video. The voice fits well. The real voice is not good. It's just Deadpool coming out of Pikachu. This probably refers to my If Pokemon Talk Pikachu voice over the Detective Pikachu trailer. This person prefers my Pokemon Talk voice Pikachu over Ryan Reynolds' voice. Although personally I find it funnier when I hear Ryan Reynolds coming out of Pikachu. Yeah. Now try doing Pikachu in the actual game. I hope to do it soon. Why am I just hearing about this now? Not to worry. Not much people watching Pokemon Talk back in 2014. I'm surprised that's how early I started with Pokemon Talk. But my vocal ability wasn't even that good back then. Not to mention I also had a cheap mic back then.
Why the heck is my dad on YouTube?
This was a comment from Linton. Well, the thing is, I'm I'm pretty much an Incineroar fan, right after Smash Brothers, I think. I thought Incineroar was starting to be cool around probably I Choose You, as early as that. And there was these earlier videos where I did this, this probably might be the last video where I do this, but enjoy! Wrong position, hold on. Enjoy! There we go. There are earlier videos where I did that as a reference to the Pokemon anime for the Masked Royal in the anime. That's his pose with his Incineroar. That's why you've seen Incineroar randomly in some of my videos. The second reason because Incineroar is actually one of my favorite Pokemon now, next to Gengar and Pangoro. It's kind of weird that your Incineroar has a deeper voice than the actual Incineroar, but in some ways I guess it makes sense. You imagine him with a ruthless, fierce personality more than an almost cartoonish one as the voice depicts. Incineroar is actually one of my deepest voices for Pokemon talk, and I try to match his voice with the anime, but also I try to throw in a little Toy the Tiger and Macho Man Riding Savage at the same time, but they really faded out, which led to people thinking it sounded very generic. But I think my Pokemon talk Incineroar is actually pretty cool. Okay, why am I self-complimenting myself? But, you know, sometimes self-complimenting is a good thing. Okay, that does it for reading your comments. I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you plan on going out for Halloween, I hope you have a safe Halloween. Once again, as you can see here, I'm dressed as Mama from Mama Heroes of Pure Heart, which I thought was going to be an absolute fail according to a tweet I did earlier, but doesn't seem all that much of a fail. It actually seems more like a half-assed costume of Mama. As you see, the gloves are short and not burgundy. I could have used a better sash. The cape wasn't ironed out, and I couldn't find a way to add the knee pads in time before shooting the video. Anyway, I hope you Oh yeah, not to mention that my ears keep falling off because using tape on top, because there's tape on top of the ears. Anyway, I hope you... Dang ears. I hope you enjoyed that video. As Incineroar would say it, that was probably the last time I was going to do it. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And if you haven't liked this video, leave this a like. And maybe I'll have better ears next year if I go again in this outfit. This costume is just for this video. Alright. Be seeing ya.
Torch Running 40.